I have a dream that one day I can live in a world where I'm surrounded by people who wholeheartedly believe that what I'm doing is not just something I'm doing, but a legitimate way of life. But I'm not going to wait for that day to come. Hey guys, I'm Jessie, and welcome to page 2 of my notes. Today we're going to be talking about dreams. Not the dreams that you have while you're sleeping, although they may show up there too. I'm talking about the aspirations and goals that people have for their lives, but specifically what I have for my life. So we're going to go back to, I think 5 years ago, whenever I was a senior in high school, and I had to do a senior project, which everyone in my school had to do when they were a senior, except they stopped doing it after I graduated, so whatever. So basically what it was is that every student had to nail down what it was that they wanted to do with their life, like what job they wanted, because every senior in high school knows exactly what they want to do with their life. So what I chose for mine was, I believe it was like a kindergarten teacher or something, a childcare worker basically. I was convinced to do a teacher as opposed to just a daycare worker because, well, teachers make more money. But who cares? I wanted to work with kids. That's all I wanted. So I did my presentation on being a kindergarten teacher, I think. So it was around that time that, of course, people are all asking, what are you gonna major in? What are you going to college for? What do you want to do? What job are you gonna get? And so I would tell them I'm a childcare worker. And the first thing that most people said was, that doesn't make any money, right? First of all, I know. I just wrote a whole paper on it and did a presentation. 2, quote the Selena Gomez song, Tell Me Something I Don't Know. I'm on my way, I know I'm gonna get there someday. It doesn't help when you say it won't be easy. Those people may have thought they were helping, but they weren't. That's not what you do. You gotta hype people up, not say, yeah, no, you should do something else. To me, that doesn't make sense. It's those people that I like to call dream crushers. Because not that they completely swayed me away from being a childcare worker, because that's really what I wanted to do, but they didn't put any positivity towards something that I was clearly interested in. It was my dream to work with kids and to make money doing it. That sounded awesome to me. That sounded like a great life. But their argument to that was, well, how are you going to support yourself? How are you going to make money and have your own kids and have money to raise them? What they probably didn't know was that I had these other things that I wanted to do as well that would help with the funds. But I still wanted to be a childcare worker because that was fun. That was a fun job. And to me, okay, so here's something that I get a lot of complaints about. People just do not understand my way of life. If you see what my lifestyle has been like in the last year, and you saw my graduation video, you know that I am no longer in school because I graduated. And also, I do not have a job. I don't work at all. Well, I do the extra thing in Chicago every once in a while, and I babysit, working with kids. I love it. But I don't have any steady income. I don't have a regular 9-to-5 job. Why? Because I don't want one. And not just I don't want one, but I don't need one. And everyone who I talk to says, yeah, you do need one because you want to make money, because you need money to live. And that part is true. I do need money to live. Everybody does. But I plan to make my money a different way than the normal way. It's called taking the unconventional road. It's not promised, and it's not easy. Therefore, most people choose not to take it. But for me, it's more fun, even though it's more difficult, and it will be more rewarding in the long run. When they can finally see what I'm doing and not just hear about what I'm doing, then they will look at me differently. They will talk about me differently. And that is something that I'm waiting for, because I feel like most people look at me now and they're like, okay, you're not doing school, you don't have a real job. What are you doing? And why are you not doing anything. And I'm always like not super excited to tell them because yeah, it doesn't look like I'm doing much. Tell them I'm doing YouTube, and I'd say about half the people are like, what does that even mean? Right now, it is not a lucrative job, but it is a job. I look at it as an unpaid internship, and hopefully, eventually, it'll be paid. And that is what I'm waiting for. I am 10% there. If you guys didn't notice, I hit 100 subscribers. So that's pretty cool. It will be really cool once people can actually see what I'm doing, so that they won't just think I'm doing nothing, so that I won't feel like I'm doing nothing. Because believe it or not, even though every single day I work on this YouTube thing and feel like I'm working a job, just seeing other people being able to buy stuff and they're like, oh, I have work, I can't be here, or it's hard. Life is hard. It's hard to see your friends and family making money, buying the things that they want and need, and I can't do that. I don't want a job just to pay bills or just to buy food or whatever I need or want. I want a job that is enjoyable to go to or enjoyable to participate in. I need that. I need a job that is like, I don't have to go to these many days, or I get to pick my schedule. I need a job like that. No, that would work best for me. And I know that life isn't about what works best for you, it's about what you need to do to survive. But this is what I'm working towards. I have to work super hard so that I never have to get a real job. I don't want this to turn into a rant, but there's been 3 things that I've wanted to do since I was in high school early on. And that's work with kids, write, and act. And tell people I want to be a childcare worker, and they're like, there's no money in that. I tell people I want to be a writer, and that it's actually changed from what it was. People used to say, that's not very constant income. You could write a book and hit it big, but it's not very likely. And acting, people are like, that's a hard business to get into. Yeah, I know. That's what I've chosen for my life. That's what I want to do. If you're watching this and you've said any of those things to me, just know that you might think that you're helping, but really think about it. You're not. Like I said, I don't want this to be a rant about all the people who have hindered me in the past, but I want it to be about what I want for my future. And part of that includes not listening to those people who are trying to bring you down or trying to make you rethink your unconventional life choices. You gotta do what's best for you, man. Guys, I don't want this video to be too long. I just wanted to let you guys know not to listen to the dream crushers. I mean, hear them out, I guess, but don't necessarily take what they've said to heart. Don't let them bring you down, because it's very easy to let that happen. But in that case, is your dream even a dream? I'm gonna sing to you guys a little part of a song that only I know. You know a dream is not a dream unless you believe that dream will come true. 'Cause every wish you make on a star, it defines who you are. If you don't believe in your dream, then why should anyone else believe either? You have to make it work for you. Don't try to make it work for anyone else. It's your dream, not theirs.